Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Welcome to Rails on Championships 2022. We have a low bracket round 4 game today between Pigiero and Phanium. I've got Nezuko-chan alongside me today.
Hello.
They look fine on OBS. Just tell us if they're all off, and we're kicking things off on Dartmoor. Quite a big document dropped about Dartmoor today, which I'm happy dropped. I finished it this morning and managed to release it at lunch. So if you haven't seen it, it's everywhere on the servers. Every server probably has it somewhere. So just try and find it. It's pretty informative, and we've got the one player in RR that has played Dartmoor more times than me today in the form of Pigiero playing it. It's his 13th time on Dartmoor today. He's won it 8 times, lost it 4 times. Phanium though also has lots of experience. winning 7 times, losing 3. This is his 11th time on it, so he'll tie level with me. I like Hitman and Ducker in terms of playing the map 11 times for Pigiero. We'll pull ahead on 13 appearances on this map. Of course, both players, they won RR8. Phanium won the console one, Pidgey won the PC one. Phanium, of course, 2-time RR champion, won the RR9 as well. And we say about Phanium, I don't think he's won a winners bracket game in fucking ages. He just hasn't. Like in RR8, I think his last winners bracket win was RR8. He beat Foppet in round 1. In round 2 of RR8, he lost to Cree, then went through the entire lower bracket. In RR9, he lost to me first round and has gone through the entire lower bracket. Now, to recap his run here in RRWC, he came 4th in the group, had to sweep Unini, of course, in that final game to knock down Cabin, which he did do it, which is just great to see from the lad. And then he lost to Blythe. He went 2-0 down against Blythe, and then he managed to reverse sweep him, but fell short. But then he's, of course, with Phanium, an impressive lower bracket run. He's beat Rustle 3-0. He's beat me 3-1. He's beat Throat 3-2, setting that Dubai record, of course. And I think Dubai's a really interesting map here from Pidgey. Perhaps Phanium here. I think against the better players on Dartmoor, so to say, Phanium tends to rip more. We see it all the time with Phanium on this map. I'm not necessarily calling Pidgey a good Dartmoor player. He is, of course. He has experienced a lot. But we saw Phanium, he's lost 3 times, 2 of them being to me. And when I watch them games back, I do see with Phanium that he just tries to go a bit too quick, and he rips these little things that normally he wouldn't rip to anyone else, but because he's playing them more experienced, better Dartmoor players. Not to toot my own horn here, but he does go to try quicker. But actually on Dartmoor, on a map like this, the speed just comes. If that makes sense, you don't have to force the speed; it just comes. Here we see Pidgey, this fast forward strat. I mean, beautiful. Let's kill them. And look, I want to say this fast forward strat is beautiful. And a straight difference here. We're gonna see Pidgey pre-plan the. He's gonna pre-plan the fast forward start here. So he's gonna start behind managing fast forward with 2 tranks on the hermetic grass device with a trank stashed in there. Now this is good from Pidgey. He can quickly swap between strats here. Fame here is gonna start with the PI start. So anything you want to see on Dartmoor to start things off?
Well, mostly this map is a quick one it can end up with. So, probably consume poison, but it'd be quite. They mostly can end with a tie with that one. So hopefully something loud could be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, indeed. Of course, you have loud spots all over the map. Of course, the fast forward shot with the loud kills is always interesting, but our Dartmoor will be here. Can I beat that 127 record? And it is. It's the loudest sniper rifle. So you've got your loud thing here. Pigiero is going to load straight in. Just has to swap his bathroom stash with loud sniper rifle, and there, he's straight in. So it's basically Pidgey's already. He's loaded them first and he's won. He has to go have a pretty slow Alexa of some sort. Sometimes you get a bit of peekaboo from Alexa when throwing the gas device, and that makes us stop a little bit. But Phanium, unfortunate with his plan, he didn't get the luck of the draw. We'll have to swap for a loud sniper rifle, which he can't find. Does get his Jaeger 7 Lance, and Pidgey with a 12-second lead already. It's going amazing for him indeed. It is hard to miss that. Of course, it is a loud kill in the suits, which is interesting. Of course, it's going to be standard. You trank Fernsby, you throw the gas device at Alexa, you then of course trank Rebecca. You then trank the closest bodyguard, the one that drinks outside, before tranking the mansion guard by the exit. And that's all you have to do with this. But of course, with a loud kill you can have some eyes around. Of course, the other guard, the other mansion guard that is outside, can see you and will give you insta combat in some occasions. It does happen, so have to be careful.
Phanium.
Lots of whooshing that is from the mansion staff by the photographer, but it's all fine. He gets past it. We'll trank Fernsby's here, but Pidgey makes his way into the trophy room.
Yeah.
Pidgey doesn't seem quite confident with this angle onto Rebecca, but does get off
good.
Safely, nevertheless. And this is gonna be interesting now how he approaches this. We'll trank the bodyguard I was talking about earlier.
Jay, does he? Where's his briefcase? He stashed it. I guess.
Yeah, it's in the bathroom. It's so fitting this track because the bathroom stash is where she's sick. I'm assuming we're going to see him gun flash her guard. Now, I'd pick the sniper up first, but he will actually opt to knock her out anyways. Again, smart stuff from Pidgey. You don't want to do that kill live in case you miss a shot. He will actually trank her guard instead, so he's going to lose a trank there for the exit. Can't trank the mansion guard by the hearse, but just might have to wait out the loud kill here, or might even.
Unless he, or maybe get the bodyguard disguise, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he will. Boxer here, we go for the guard disguise. No, he won't. But Phanium here, perhaps catching up a little. coming from behind here.
Okay.
Pigiero is wasting time here, swapping into the bodyguard disguise. Now, if he had saved that trank and gun flash that guard, he would have been fine just to run to the exit here. But the loud will come down as Phanium wants to shoot, but he doesn't want to shoot at the same time. He's not quite happy with it. So yeah, I think Phanium, he's really got a hard luck of the draw there. The bodyguard that was tranked by Alexa, tranked, it seems to have more time here. It's definitely going to be a GG for Phanium. Dragging the bodyguard as well. The wrong person here, I think. Definitely going to be a GG's here indeed. If it wasn't with Pidgey loading in first, it's definitely done and sealed now. We could still force a third finish, but no rip anyway.
And there we go.
That could have been Alexa, but even then it is
it? No, it's the female in the near Rebecca's area.
By I can't remember her name, but here we are. Pidgey taking the first map here, and going to Santa Fortuna. As our next map, map more up your alley, not up mine, so we go to a short break before see what happens on Santa.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence has shared the identity client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, 3 of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
So yeah, welcome back here, Santa. Been on our second map pick by Phanium, and it makes sense here. The Santa pick, it really does. You know, you've had the contradicting picks, the Dartmoor, the very short map like we just saw, and then Santa Fortuna. Both players have had roughly similar times in it. Pidgey's been at 8 times, only won twice in the 6, and interesting enough, Pidgey's played Santa 3 times already in RRWC. He's played it against David, Canetta, and Barb, and he's lost it all 3 times. So he's 0-3 on Santa this tournament, pretty much. His last win coming in the RR9 round 6 against Mika, which is the game he did win. But yeah, I mean, Phanium reversed that, so he's won it 6 times, losing twice. He has tied it. I would assume that is little Phanium, not the big Phanium we know now, or a winner's bracket Phanium, I should say. Who knows what it is? I don't know if you've pulled it up, Nazuko, if you could say what his recent records have been like on Santa.
Last one he's played it was against Reaper, I do believe, in the group stage. He did. And I'm just going to see if you got that.
Looking at it, he also played Blythe in that first winners bracket game he won. He lost it.
Oh yeah, as well.
I mean, look, yeah, he lost Marrakesh and Milton Creek to Blythe, and he had the reverse sweep. You know, he won Haven even, won Santa, and unfortunately he did lose out on that final map Paris. But I mean, look, that is winners bracket Phanium. It's just different gravy to the lower bracket Phanium. So look, we're gonna have to favour him here. He wasn't actually that far behind at all in Dartmoor, just didn't get the luck of the draw with his plan. And then again, like the rip he had, it would have been gone anyways, but Pidgey, a slight overcomplication I would like to say with that, made it harder than it needed to be.
Yeah, Favorite got the win on top of it.
Loud kills on Alexa, they're easier said than done. I've done quite a few of them, so I know my way around them, but yeah, I mean, Pidgey played it perfectly there. He recognised that he would have that lead. But yeah, it's really going to be interesting. Yeah. What would you like to see on Santa? And of course, you can read out the spin when it comes.
Agent, get ready.
Hopefully something
Dual
again
starts in
for
10
explosives
seconds.
probably could be a good idea. Anything
9,
loud. I'd like to be anything loud is pretty much I like
7,
honestly. It makes it
6,
more for challenging.
5,
And we do have the
4,
spin.
3,
Sacrificial
2,
knife as the hippie
1.
for Rico Ducado.
Eliminate
Or a
target.
Franco, a pistol as the tattoo artist or P power you could say. And Andrea Matisse, a science assault rifle as the chef.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
obviously Red Fox Strider, I would imagine. I'd have to say, I
And
think
yeah.
with the Rico kill, it makes sense. That is a really quick Rico kill. Likewise, the Andrea kill, you have the chef in the village. Or you
Yes.
could, I mean, actually, therefore, with the chef kill on Andrea, you could
Yeah.
argue a mansion start here and actually
I
grab that
feel,
chef disguise right away. You still want
feel
to say
like
with Rico.
yeah, I feel like Oye Franco will probably be the last one to be killed. Fame's not going for it though.
I think another reason for this mansion starter here is purely the fact that he can grab your assault rifle, he can grab the chef. You can also, when you do the garage ISO, he can go and grab that pistol down in the armory, the silence pistol you have there. Pidgey's probably have to bring that in, which is what he will do using the Red Fox strat. So you have to bring in the pistol, the Seeker, Sacrificial Knife, unless you want to do that Easter egg, which is pretty impossible to do without killing yourself, and then the silent assault rifle. So, I mean, yeah, I see Red Fox here, but is it perhaps the most optimal? Yes, maybe with the Rico kill, but loadout wise, I think Phanium could have it because he's gonna have the more optimal loadout. He has yeah, he can bring in a trank. He can do that. Pidgey probably won't go with that chef in the village because he doesn't have a trank or anything to do it with. I mean, but yeah, it's
But
really
yeah.
gonna be interesting. Phanium already with Rico isolated. Interesting enough, not going that free pistol, the hackle. It's only on covert, yeah, but Pidgey. That's a 6 shot there off onto Rico.
And both got camera pop. Oh no, Fame's got camera pop. Was not Peter. I thought it was, but I think it's just a pretty physical stash.
Yeah, and indeed, with camera issues, they're not much of an issue on Santa. Let's be brutally honest here, Andrea.
Yeah.
Like, when don't you get rid of cams when you've got Andrea down?
Yeah, unless it's something too risky to do. Either way, you can just nudge the guy and then make him see a gun or something.
Yeah, and Pidgey shooting at the camera there. Well, immediately
Oh.
Portal was worries me. I see this, but it's all fine. Just thinking them perhaps. Garage ISO is better, or is it for another reason? I say Garage ISO could perhaps be better because you wouldn't have to bring the pistol, perhaps. But I mean, both have their own benefits here. Pigiero will have the Rico kill done quicker, but at the expense of a loadout. Phanium here using the snail for the chef. We'll get his wife as well.
We will need to be aware of the window though.
Yeah, we'll just tuck himself in here. Really good stuff from Phanium. You can go and grab this Andrea kill. Definitely has enough time here to go and do it. So he's really managed as well here. Grab the hippie next and go grab that Rico kill. And even then after that Rico kill, that's when he could probably go and grab the pistol. Of course, he can use that silent assault rifle to tout cameras. Now he doesn't need to get the pistol just yet. It is only for the Jorge kill. As Phanium will get the first kill here.
Nice.
Because
here.
he has
Yeah,
to go for cameras next.
Yeah, come on. Okay, he does that. He does have one. He does have the assault rifle. It's not automatic. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
That,
the tack I say, it's standard really. You have all the other assault rifles, but we always just see the semi-automatic one brought in. Pretty good fact that it can one tap open doors, etc. Pidgey also with the chef disguise here, I think. I know the mansion guard even. Only knocking out Andrea at the moment, but he can go and grab the cameras with a pistol here. But it doesn't really matter, semi-automatic AR or not. Phanium will just shoot through the door. Pidgey going for the more risky shot, you could say, with the window. But I mean, it's PC.
Yeah.
It's not the art. It's not that hard, is it? I mean, it's really interesting here. It really is, and you could see Phanium now go towards P power to just grab his disguise and buffer it from the hippie, so it is less walking after getting that Rico kill.
and yeah, looking good for both so far. What I'm seeing. Does Pedro anything? Does he have anything to knock his guys out? Does he have a snail? No.
Don't know, but
Looks like he's
yeah.
Yeah, he is a
Well,
he is a seeker.
He can't have a snail. He just can't because, of course, I talked about the Red Force show. He brings in the science pistol. He brings in the Seeker. He brings in the assault rifle. He has to bring the sacrificial knife. So that's with Red Force, you've limited yourself there. You've got no free dart slots here. But Phanium having a bit of issue with the P-power disguise here. Doesn't want to distract him outside. Is trying to distract him with a coin, bumping the woman on the arcade machine there. Not going his way, unfortunately, just yet, but he can put it right. I'm sure.
Jukebox. A nice jukebox they're messing around with. Does he get the other guy distracted? He might have a problem with. Is he not there? No, he's not there. Okay, good.
Yeah,
There's a guy usually near the bike.
yeah,
And
it's the construction foreman, isn't it? But he's only around there at the start of the run. I'm pretty sure he goes away after the first 40 seconds. I don't know. I ain't played San
wow.
Fortuna for a solid minute, but yeah, Pidgey just going to knock out these two here. I mean, he should be fine to do so, but he's wasted lots of time here doing this. And I mean, yes, Phanium's got to go a little bit longer for the Rico kill, but it could be worth that because he has the quicker chef grab, he has the better loadout. So I'd say for the spin, Pidgey has almost limited himself here. Phanium just doesn't have a crowbar, recognises that really well, and will just do a throw action through the window there for the hippie. Of course, you never want to just hop through that window. You can do it safely, but there's never need for the risk. And nice grab there from Phanium. We'll have the hippie disguise. Leaves P-Power disguise for now in the hippie's apartment. But look, he's going to have this Rico kill soon. He has sacrificial knife with him. Like, he's going really well, Phanium is.
Yeah.
And perhaps, similar experience, but Phanium with more wins. He's had more time really just to fully optimise spins and that. So it could be why Phanium here. Like, he's going to be getting this Rico kill very shortly. He's definitely thought about this. Pidgey perhaps brainwashed by the Red Fox meta. Still trying to do it now. Although, I say about the Red Fox strat actually. It's a very good strat. It gets a lot of spins done, but sometimes it's not the most consistent. Not the most consistent, even the most. I've forgotten the word. Anyways, people know what I mean. This happens every time. I just forget one word. Pidgey with a distraction will hop through the window. Something I said not to do, and he does it. What a mad lad. Yeah. We'll get the radio. Standard for the hippie, really.
And he's got a mansion guy you can just change afterwards.
Phanium should have to be careful here. A frontal kill can be heard, and he's aware of that, so we'll drag Rico a bit further. And it is heard. You have to swap immediately here. We'll be aware of that, but I think it's too late for Phanium to try and get round. We'll do a loud shot, but the bodyguard and Rico is found there. Taught by the minister, you want to knock him out. You want to knock him out there. You really do want to knock out both of their managing guards and the Phanium there. The frontal kill, I mean, it's through. There's solid walls around them and it's a rib. It's really unfortunate to see there from Phanium. It really straight up is. And this Pidgey now will also have this Rico kill.
And he's got that. Does it have P-Power?
P-Power, no, you don't have P-Power yet. You have to go back for it. Swap into a mansion guard here. That's just such a sad rip from Phanium. And look, we see they would have been at this stage after Phanium got that kill. He would have probably swapped into the mansion. They would have been level. They would have been absolutely level here. But I mean, yeah, Phanium. Yeah, Zephyr does make a good point here. Phanium looked up immediately, perhaps knowing about that the guard could hit. If you didn't know, perhaps boxing the guard and then killing Rico and immediately box him like you would with a loud kill or something, for example. But I mean, against Pidgey, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be going slow against a caliber like Pidgey. So that's another reason why. But he didn't perhaps drag him that much.
Yeah, very unlucky for him it was. Yeah, I find that bug very annoying. It's not a bug. It's just a cat. It's annoying.
Shit walls from IOI, which is nothing more than expected. Our map 3 Haven Island is known for this shit, so we've got a great map pool here. It's a Phanium's pleasure, but Pidgey with the lead here. Of course, that's to kill Jorge. Arguably is the hardest target. The Rico strat, the Red Fox strat even for Rico just makes it.
If Pigiero misses a shot, this could be a problem for him if he does. He's got one seeker.
Yeah, but you have your backups. He has time. He won't know that he has time to play around with. He won't recognise that, and against Phanium, you wouldn't think you do. You're thinking now we're 9 minutes out here into a spin. Oh shit, Phanium could be done any minute now, and where Phanium left his P-Power disguise and that, he probably would have. I can't lie. I think Phanium does have a quicker strat here, but maybe with Pidgey taking an extra bit of time on the chef disguise, etc. It's not bad, but I mean.
Oh no, this could be a problem.
Phanium. He's crouched, so he's all fine there, just swap disguises. But yeah, Pidgeys really have to be careful here on the Jorge kills. You have to, but again, he has a bunch of items just to throw and just make Rico stand still. Could perhaps just be a bit of an issue if he gets him in the bad toilet. But even then, you have your ways to get around that. You can isolate him in his hut, etc. You can peek him. Like, you have your options for sure. and Pidgey will know about that. He ain't this idiot on Santa, you know.
Yeah.
He has played map 8. He knows what to do on the map, of course, like he does on every other map. So he knows the backups if he does miss that sneak shot, but I doubt he will. And in Pigiero fashion, I will say GG's Pigiero on winning Santa Fortuna. Well, it'd be amazing if he rips now. But anyways, yeah, Phanium.
Oh,
Yes,
maybe
Jacob.
the what's Hippo Whisperer? Maybe that could be a problem. Maybe run into him.
Yeah, he is
Oh,
right down here.
oh my! As I
look.
mentioned that.
Quite a bit of whoosh. I mean, it's not something you always want to have that much whoosh.
Yeah.
That was a wee bit close, just a wee bit. But yeah, wow.
Yeah, that was as soon as I mentioned that, he bloody turns around.
Just how this game goes, isn't it? They can hear
Yeah.
you. The admins in the game can hear you, Zuka. That's what it is. You say a
Yes.
spin, you get it. What do you want on Santa Fortuna? Loud Rico. Yeah, we go have that. You want loud Lexa? I'll give you that as well. Another good point made from Danny in the chat. It does look. It did seem like Phanium was going to use that loud pistol for Jorge, which of course is viable. You can just knock him out in the toilet and shoot from the helicopter. So I mean, yeah, it's really going to be interesting. Pidgey taking a longer route around, I would say, going through like the bridge and then round that way is a lot more efficient and easier than what Pidgey's went around. But yeah, no, it worked for him in the end.
Yeah.
And
He
now,
could be. I think he might be going to shed soon with Jorge Franco. So if he does miss a shot, he at least got something to back up.
I think he would just wait for him to go out the heart, though. To be honest, the heart can with the windows, the Coca-Field worker that walks around, it could be a bit risky. But Pidgey will go with the shot anyways. Does clip Jorge just about, and once again, Jorge's guards they're the most useless people on the planet. As soon as Pidgey knocks out Jorge here, they'll fuck off, and it's great. But I would imagine I want to see Pidgey just do a live kill here. But he won't, 'cause he's boring.
Yeah,
Wow, boring
it's
Pidgey.
it's just the back headshots. It's just too risky. I've had it before.
Yeah,
Very risky.
it's just a shot in the back of the head there. No shot of hearing that. And Pidgey now just a Coca-Field guard to Coca-Field worker even to worry about here. We'll just shut him to the side.
And take a
Pidgey
step return.
runs the exit. Finish comes through. Pidgey taking a 4-0 lead here. After our map picks, we will be heading to our RNG maps. We could see all three, but Phanium would have to hope for a sweep here.
Yeah.
Pidgey flawless so far, but I mean, on our next map, which is Haven Island, you have lots more opportunities to rip. So we'll see what happens after this short break.
Haven Island. Owned by the company's founder, Tyson Williams, the island is used by Haven as a combined headquarters and client entertainment center. Current and potential clients are ferried to the island and treated to the very best the Maldives have to offer. Michelin star chefs, a full massage spa, private huts, exercise facilities, and all the comforts of a luxury island resort are made available to them. 47. We'll be sending you in as a potential new client. We've put together a convincing cover story. You're Mr. Reaper, a thief for hire looking to disappear for a while. Your mission on the island is simple. You need to eliminate the three owners of Haven. Tyson Williams, founder and rumored tyrannical CEO of Haven. Ludmila Vetrova, a former confidence artist hired by Williams to serve as a client recruiter and handler. And Stephen Bradley, technical wizard and the brains behind Haven's proprietary software platform.
With the owners gone, Olivia will be able to penetrate the Haven servers long enough for her to secure the new partner identities.
I've uploaded all the information we have on the island and the three targets. Best of luck, gentlemen.
I don't rely on luck.
Well, a little wouldn't hurt.
So yeah, welcome back here. Haven Islands is the first of our RNG maps. The overlay link does load. And we do see the stats. Once more favours Phanium. But we saw on Santa Fortuna. A very unfortunate for Phanium. I mean, they could still occur. Just a quick overview. Pidgey has played this map twice in RRWC. Likewise to Santa Fortuna. He's lost them both. Times losing out to Pidgey. Pidgey losing out to Infun and Mika in his previous 2 games. Of course, he did end up being Infa in a magnificent reverse sweep. Then, of course, lost to Mika. That's why he's here. Phanium is like quite the opposite. He's played Haven 4 times in RWC 2022. He's played against Throats, which he won. He played against Rustle, which he won. He played against Blythe, which he won. And believe it or not, he played against Unini, which he also won. But we can't go to mention he's also had his fair share of unfortunate restarts on this against Unini. Memorable game, wasn't it? We saw him rip because of the Lumia electrocution being broken in the floor, of course. So hopefully he's learned from that mistake. We saw him rip on the Tyson kill. Very on against Throat, throwing the hatchet. Throwing the hatchet up. The cinema screen was already broken, of course. So when the guard turned around to walk back, he took a glimpse of Tyson through the glass. It's fantastic. It's just summed up this map, doesn't it? I say it's fixed. It is sort of fixed, but you know, like every map, it does still have its issues. But I mean, it is normally pretty linear. You can sometimes opt for server or instead, and then of course the Titan's peekaboo. But like we see with your map record, of course, it is sometimes just a linear map. You load in Villa Star, if you kill Tyson, you just fuck off and seek both Lemire and Bradley, and that's how it goes, really. But yeah. This could perhaps spark something from Phanium here. A possible reverse sweep, but Pidgey has the chance to sweep Phanium here on a spin, which will be Tyson Williams' sniper rifle as the chef, Stephen Bradley hatchet as the resort guard, Lumia Chova scissors as the staff. This is a lovely spin. I can't lie. The scissors, of course, behind the bookshelf. I would love to see a sniper rifle stash, and they got up the radio tower. I would love to see that.
Oh, that'd be good.
You just leave Tyson in place in the cinema. Bam, popping from up there. I mean, yeah.
Should be good.
Great.
So of course, Villa Staff will be the most obvious start. It should be nice and simple. Just isolate Tyson and just get the bodyguard disguise and get that scissors, because there's only one on this map.
Yeah, and
sucks, to be honest.
I think the hatchet is going to be interesting as well. Usually, it'd be simple, especially with that Bradley kill being resort guard. You have your couple around him, but with the Villa Staff for Lumia, you're going to want to be taking that. You're only taking that out of the Villa, so that's going to make it interesting here when they go for the hatch. They might go for it after killing Lemire. They're going to have to grab the bodyguard disguise here to open up the cinema,
bookcase.
The bookcase, even and come back down. But Phanium with a breacher here, so it does suggest he will come back for the Bradley kill, the Tyson kill even. Of course,
Unless you shoot for...
You can shoot, but you might want to disguise to get out. That's probably why we see the breacher. It's just a standard. And Haven, it is usually a light loadout map. You only really need one item stashed in for your kill and a seeker, and that's it. You have your thing. You have your chances to bring in a breacher, and it's that much of a waste of a map really in terms of loadout. That we see Buff use a snail for the cinema isolation, which is rendered useless, but why not? Pidgey and Phanium both were successful hit clear here. Phanium does not want to get caught, so we'll make this a soundproof. That is fantastic. Try to make this soundproof. It will be soundproof for the people in the villa itself. Downstairs it wouldn't be. It is heard, of course. The searching does suggest that. Phanium's handled that very well, recognising that fact. That's very good indeed. And we'll swap back into the villa staff here. So I mean, yeah, Phanium's had a good mark here. Pidgey actually, instead of doing what Phanium's done, has swapped into the bodyguard and actually gone taking the opportunity to grab that pistol and shoot the cameras. Phanium won't have the hackle covert there, but I mean, it's going to make life a little bit easier for Pidgey here, who does not have to worry about the loud assault rifle shot. Can't find the scissors, lol. Imagine. Look at this noob.
For a second, you're going to go in.
Phanium will make his way across the iron here. Just tucks himself in behind the cameras here. We'll just throw coins around the gaff to distract all the guards and the villa staff, etc. The resort staff even. Is you grab a
Probably
resort guard here, it seems. So
you could probably isolate the people on the roof and maybe use that tower to snipe. It'd be quite interesting. It'd be quite fun as
yeah,
well.
that's what to do. You have your stash point up there, which you could use. But I mean, Phanium has now got resort guard. Of course, he hasn't got that hatchet yet. But I mean, he definitely can grab it and come back to Bradley, and he used to be puking. But yeah, it's an interesting indeed as a result. I would go on one of the security around, one of the guards around here, because your resort stuff will be close. You don't have to divert as much for that Lumia kill. Phanium, of course, you can crouch and aim in this, and it's still concealed. This shrubbery here, and just get a nice sig shot there off onto Bradley.
Both
Joe.
got no cameras taken care of, so they're both gonna have cameras on, so have to be aware of that. But should be nothing concerning.
Yeah, Phanium. The only cameras you have to worry about are the ones by the security hut. And Phanium's not going to have to go around that area again, really, or close to the cameras at least. So, no worries in that regard at all for him, I would say. As we do say, Phanium now going to the hatch here, of course, in that boat there. Pigiero did tail cameras. He swaps in his bodyguard disguise after isolating Tyson. Just got that pistol, shot the camera box, and then went to the scissors and went back up. So, that's why, with roughly the same in-game time, Pigiero's only seeked Bradley now. Phanium's done it a minute ago. So, again, as I say, Phanium has played this map 10 times, lost it once. I'm so intrigued to see who that loss was to, so I'm going to quickly check. But yeah, that's what we see. Perhaps some more experience come through. Even though they played the exact same amount of times, Phanium with more wins just suggests that he's way more comfortable on it. We still understand that Phanium seemed more comfortable, but unfortunately that one rip onto Rico did cost him.
And Pigiero just posted an unconscious duck near the med bay room. So once that guy takes it, he can just detonate it in the bathroom. Again, don't really need to do that.
Is your remote ISO Bradley? That is fucking basic, I think. Now, of course, usually we see it with Lamia, is the remote ISO with the banana.
Oh, just waiting for that timing. Oh, wait, does it get him?
Yeah,
I
tight
think.
lockdown.
Yep, yeah.
He's ripped. I think it's common for Pidgey really just trying something fancy. But no, it's a good valiant attempt. I should not be down talking players. It's a good job, Pidgey. It was a good try. Well done. I mean, Phanium plays it sensibly. It does have camera issues, but there is a camera box right here, and he has a sniper rifle to take it out with. So it ain't the end of the world, Phanium.
Yeah.
He can't
hopefully
quite
this-
catch
oh,
the
yes.
box.
I see. Oh, that's good.
Risky one, yeah. It's all fine indeed. As a Bradley kill, of course, is with the staff. Just by here.
Hopefully, I would have thought he would knock the guys out of the roof maybe afterwards. And this is doing that the Trover kill next probably. Probably see that next. Yeah, she's at the restaurant. And Pigiero just waiting for the Trover to go to toilet. So, to be honest, it's looking a little bit of a close a little bit, but I think Fam's got a nice lead a little bit. Okay. Yeah, a nice quick sticker shot.
Yeah, and I just checked here. Phanium, his last Haven loss was in RRA against Ducker. He's currently 6 Haven Islands unbeaten. Now, 2 of them came against me, which basically don't count, so he's 4 Havens unbeaten, I'd like to say. Because any Haven against me is just a freebie, and he will grab the Chef Disguise, or prep it even, not, so he won't swap into it now, but he will get ready for it. But yeah, Phanium has Lamia Sticker. Coming down to the bathroom, we'll just knock out Chef in the meantime. Of course, Lamina takes a very long walk. Even with the server, she just takes her time, don't she? I mean, yeah, if Phanium can win this map, we saw against Blythe, a Haven just kickstart the reverse sweep. And as much, I love to see both players go through. I wouldn't like to see either go out, but I mean, like if I had to choose a Phanium to win, I think a 6-4 here between these two is really good. But we have to get there first. We're only on map 3 here. Phanium getting the Lamia kill.
Well.
Which Pidgey already has Lamia killed. Likewise Phanium, but Phanium does have that kill onto Bradley. He does have that kill onto
And he's got Chef as well.
onto Bradley as well. So again, we saw that from Phanium went for a different camera box. I don't think that was intent. I don't think his intent was to get that camera box, but he had that back up there. He had a sniper stash there for that one instance, I would imagine. Pidgey, I would imagine, where did he stash his sniper? I think he left his sniper back in the villa. So in the Chef Disguise, you have to grab the bodyguard or a rear guard, go down for the session and come back up. Phanium has smart.
We're not. No, it's like we're in the tower.
I mean, Phanium really smartly stashed his sniper there. With very good use. Now I would love to see him do the kill from up on the tower, but he hasn't here. And it doesn't matter at all, really. He would have played this sensibly. He can unpack the sniper rifle, so not like the hatchet in his throat. That incident, that was a moment and a half, wasn't it? He will just unpack his sniper rifle. He's gonna have to throw up his briefcase and risk that rip. Pidgey does also have that Bradley kill, so the remote setup did work. I think the lockdown did deceive me. He was far away. I couldn't quite catch Bradley knocked out, but I mean, he's all fine here. Phanium, little bit of whoosh from the guards down the meter, the security room there, but Phanium's played this very well.
And Nicholas does have the breach.
He has a breach as well, of course. He can shoot through it, but he wants the disguise to get out on. He will get the kill onto Bradley, Tyson even. God, Haven targets, am I right?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Phanium, fantastic on Haven. The quickest strat on Pidgey. Very well recognised this strat. Very good routing. We've taken Haven. Will potentially start something magnificent here. Going towards the jet ski exit now. It will be him.
Yeah.
Taking Haven. No, I'm happy. I'm smiling because it means we get another map. And that other map, oh, it's a pretty good map we got next. It is. We'll see when it comes through. Come on, Nini. Just show us what it is.
Oh,
this is pretty awkward. Come on, Nini, hurry up. Pidgey ain't winning the photo finish, Nini, don't worry.
Oh, there we go.
And we do see the result come through. Marrakesh is our fourth map here. I'm quite an advocate of this map, so we'll go to a short break. See how the players have failed on this map between them. I'll be back very shortly to see if Phanium can perhaps do part 2 of his 3-part reverse sweep.
47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, 2 of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare.
Okay.
So yeah, welcome back here. Marrakesh is our potentially final map, but we said that about Haven, and here we are on Marrakesh here. It's an interesting map indeed. I love a bit of Marrakesh, I can't lie. It's interesting. Phanium's been here 5 times. He's had his 3 losses, 2 wins, but interesting enough, he went on a bit of a win streak. He initially lost to Ike Hitman and Kenny on it. His next 2 appearances saw him beat Buff and then Swastik on it, but in his game against Blythe, Blythe did pick Marrakesh against him, and he did lose it. Blythe did win it, so again, Blythe's pick there does suggest that possibly this is one of Phanium's weak maps. If I was to play Phanium, I would be eyeing up that Marrakesh Sapiens, of course, Dartmoor, because why wouldn't I? But yeah, but Pidgey, stronger stats, but that 1 draw, scarred from the Pidgey vs Barb game, loud SMG prisoner for Razor. I'd actually love to see that again, just see if he actually does this properly.
I don't give a care if it's a prison. I just want to see a trespassing disguise with a loud gun, any type of loud gun, honestly.
Yeah, indeed, isn't it?
Oh, really I made the lie.
I love it. I don't know. I think his Pidgey was still messing around with Haven. always ask for a day, so it gives us more time to talk. Fantastic. While I just frantically scroll through our stats, trying to find Pigiero on Marrakesh. There's lots of maps done with M's that I just can't. I can't justify between Mumbai, Mendoza, Miami, Marrakesh. So just trying to look out for that MAR. Of course, we talked about that tie he had on it. I love Razor Loud because you actually have your multiple options. You can either just drag him over that hole you climb up and just shoot him from outside. I think Pidgey didn't say that is so true. It's probably the most Pidgey thing ever, not just to see the message. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Likewise, Loud Klaus ain't as entertaining. It's just a standard box, really. Get him at the 230 mark. But yeah, I want to see. I'm a huge fan of Lockdown Klaus. So if we can see that, I'm happy. Marrakesh will be coming. If you want to be taking this one when it comes.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully something interesting. Hopefully something that just one arm makes it interesting. So we do have Razor Sedan, a Full as the Caraman, and Klaus Rambo, a Saber as the Massage.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
If I was to say, perhaps Lockdown Klaus.
Yeah,
no,
probably.
I've got a big side here.
Okay.
I would have to go with the double Seeker Strike here. You'd have to go with the Seeker Strike, I would imagine. You say, oh, how would you do Razor Full? You knock him out when he walks out the school and you dump him in the well. Bosh. See? It's great. You can grab the Saber. You can then do Honeycomb for Klaus. Of course, the Saber has been in Razor's office where you do Honeycomb anyways. So you can leave that by the Razor. Actually, Blunt says Snore. I like this spin. I think it's going to be entertaining to see their approaches. I would have to go with Double Seeker, and I know Pidgey is a fan of that Double Seeker strat. But yeah, no Seeker. But
I did not
Pidgey
see.
Waiter here is going to be going for that quick cameraman grab.
And Phanium starting as default.
Oh, that's interesting. Might want like more in his loadout or something. Don't know.
I'm quite interested to see how his plan. Pigiero does get this Seeker shot. There is a Saber in that in there where he's about to head to now, behind the counter. I think that's what he's doing in his briefcase. He's putting it in it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, getting stuck. So I think Phanium's going to go for Klaus first, so don't miss his first cycle. I think that's what he's doing.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, both players are just going with this. I'm really interested by this Phanium main start. I really am. You see Pidgey going for this Razor kill first. So it perhaps is a sign of second cycle Klaus. I don't know, because you always get Klaus first cycle normally. So it's interesting indeed. He's standing in both these guards.
Oh, I think that might be too far. Yeah, it's too far.
It bumped a little bit there, didn't it? It just decided, fuck you, Pigiero, which is interesting. Catches one, but that guy ain't turning around. Yes, he is. I mean, proved a fool. Gets through there, all good.
Watch out this guy over here upstairs. He's all good. And I can see Klaus in the background. Just get that constant security taken care of. Gets bubblegum as well. And a restart for Pigiero. So this is going to be quite a lead now.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, is he planning? Or is he being a trank this time?
Probably go for a different way round and in. But I mean, yeah, it's an interesting approach from both players. Phanium's actually going to be isolating Klaus' first cycle here. Of course, can't get the kill just yet, but I mean,
Double up maybe? Yeah, he does.
It's the Saber, of course, in the shoe shop or Razor's office. I'm just trying to understand this with Phanium. Perhaps getting them. Is you have to come back here, of course, for that kill. Has the Saber already? I missed that. Where did you grab that from? I don't know. But
behind the counter in the carpet shop. Yeah,
shoe shop. Yeah, okay. Can't remember the muscle here. So actually, I miss the saber. I'm writing things about Segal if it comes to it. Oh my god, I've ruined map 5. Oh, kill me now. But yeah, it's definitely a nice thing here. It's nice thinking here indeed from a
And
Phanium.
Phanium uses the bubble gum.
Just, I'm more a fan of just distracting the guard outside and knocking him out. But I mean, he has a dart here for it. He can just hide behind the countertop here and
Just hope he doesn't fall backwards.
he can definitely still reach the skies if he falls backwards here for sure.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Does fall backwards, but it's all fine. He gets it off nevertheless.
And this time Pigiero is just gonna try and kill it this time. Does not see the body, and now he does. Okay. Here we go, and Fane gets the kill. Fane, no, not yet. And now he does.
Yeah, he does. That's just stuff here. Now, Phanium, he's got to have to hunt down the cameraman, but he does have find the box to use, and I would agree. I think it is definitely quicker than lockdown. You have your saber there. You can actually start that construct's parking lot, but perhaps just grab the masseur straight off the bat and take that over to the school. Isolate Rosie, grab the cameraman, etc. Yeah, you're looking at minimum of 6:30 spin with lockdown. I would imagine. I think you're gonna have to get Klaus when he sits down. If you would agree, Blunts, I don't know. You might be able to get there quicker, but I think with in a safe manner, in an RR manner, in a competitive manner, you're gonna be getting him 6:30. Pidgey, different approach to Phanium here. Grabbing the raid skill first. He's gonna be waiting around longer here. He's gonna be waiting like 4 or 5 minutes from this point onwards for Klaus. Phanium is definitely gonna take less than 4 or 5 minutes to get this kill. And
yeah.
I don't know if you caught Phanium's gameplay. When he went through the garage, of course, he did go through in the suit.
There we go.
Did Phanium, did he grab the truck keys? Did he do the body shot?
I think so. Well, I would do that. I would. So I think he might off.
I'm just trying to think if Phanium had that out for it or not. If he had it out for the pistol, which he might not. But I mean, if he doesn't, it's gonna be the longer exit, of course. But I think where Pidgey is with Pidgey's rip, it doesn't matter much to Phanium here grabbing the cameraman now.
And just use that gas device in the briefcase will cause a invisible weapon be spawned. Should really do anything much, right? Still like that bug. And Pedro is gonna kill. I can't say Pedro, Pigiero. There you go. Body gets it found, so he will need to watch out. Uh-oh. Okay, it's good. Hopefully that body doesn't get dragged to the other room. You might want to move that body. Yeah, he's just gonna move it just in case. Okay. Yeah. But Jared's getting a little bit have a little bit of a sabotage right there and doesn't want to take the risk of that body getting found. Well, Phanium just gets a nice trank, so either way gets the body found, should be all good. And just needs to get to the intercon and then just a little patient going for him a little bit until he gets nearby.
Yeah, I mean, look, Phanium's played this very well. I think he's handled the spin nicely. If he had gone for the garage keys, I think both straps would have rough at the same time. I would imagine. Pidgey, they're both gonna have long exits. If they hadn't gone for the key option, Pidgey of course can go with the conjugate car keys in the master disguise, of course. So you have the quick exit. Phanium can go with the truck keys, but I mean Phanium here, not out Razor. He's got
Razor just right next to the door. It was. Uh-oh.
Just wait out. Play patiently and calmly, Phanium.
Yeah,
he does it nicely. But where's that guard going to take the briefcase? He does see that guard, which is what my one fear was, but he is a tranked guard. That's good. If you have a trank, use it on him, please and thank you.
He does not have it, but is he going to take the risk? Don't. Just. I think he's going to.
I
think he's going for it.
I think he doesn't have the predictions pair with Phanium, so I was shooting us for Haven.
Wow.
But I mean, yeah, Phanium's plays well here. handled the situation very well. We'll stop into the Elite Soldier here, and we'll just have a very long run to main entrance, main exit.
But either way, I do believe that this will be a 4-4.
Yeah, definitely will be. With Fane's been in this situation once already, this RRWC in terms of a reverse sweep. Didn't complete against Blythe.
He did it
Right.
with the previous match with Throaty. I think he did.
Running towards the exit now. Not a reverse sweep against Throat. Did win 6-4. But I mean, Phanium running at the exit now. Exits will take it. Pidgey's nowhere near finishing. But, I mean, he's close, but the exit will definitely add time here. And has to grab the Masu. So, it's definitely Phanium's map here. The first two maps, Dartmoor, some of the two map picks from our players, going in favour of Pidgey. Phanium, though, back-to-back wins on our RMG maps, puts us nicely, sets us up nicely on our Segal here for a great decider coming up right after the break.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source discovery, the Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
So yeah, welcome back here, our Segal. Phanium has given us 5 amazing minutes to talk. I was not ready to talk about this much, so let's go into a great analysis of the stats here. I've got my paper next to me with my notes written down. Pidgey's been hit 11 times, winning on 4 of them occasions, losing 6 of them occasions, tying once. That draw was against Getro all the way back in RRWC 2020. 2 years ago that draw came. I would imagine he's a bit better at Segal now, but I mean, we never know. In terms of his most recent performances on Segal, he is on a 3-map win streak on this. He beat Osh in R9. He also beat Throat and Moo in RR8. So he's coming on a 3-map win streak here. But his previous 3 results before that all resulted in losses, coming against Papia at the start of RR8, also losing out to Infun and David Red Sox in RR7. Phanium has a similar going here. Only been 8 times, less experience. He's coming on a 4-map win streak. He beat Buff to win RR9, so has played Segal most recently. It's a great way to win it, isn't it? Winning Segal. Beat me on it on the first map in our game between us two in the RR9 lower bracket final. He also beat T-Not on it in R9 in the lower bracket round 4. So, you know, he's won his previous 3 attempts, so he's won it 3 times, and they're recent. Pidgey also being R8, sort of recent. And then, of course, Fame also beat T-Not once again on RR in RR8. And then his 2 losses came against Alec Hitman in RR7 and Ducker in RR5. So I'm guessing his previous 2 before that will then win. So, you know, both players have quite long win streaks going into this map. Yeah, it's not many maps that, yes, we do see some players with ridiculously good stats on maps, but, you know, to be going for 3 matches unbeaten on the map is very good going. So it's going to be a good Segal here. Map record 358 here by Infa. Definitely beatable. I'd have to put it up there with Chongqing and Ambrose's maps that it's a matter of time before them recce's get broken, bitch. But I mean, yeah, what? Except from loud kills, because that's what you love, Nazuka. What else would you like to see on a Sagao?
Oh, probably something. I think there's a Sapper's axe up the penthouse. That'd be quite interesting to see. You haven't seen that one for a while.
The better question is what isn't on Sagao, if you don't know. There is a broadsword, there's a Sapper's axe, there's a Viking's axe, there's an old axe, there's a fire axe, there's a hatchet. What else in there? There's everything on this map. it's like the Mendoza attic. Everything's here. But I mean, yeah. Look, I love a bit of Scout. I really do. I want to see a chapel. I love the chapel strat. I love it so much. Burial dagger is a weapon. I'm talking about large weapons, of course. You can with the burial dagger and just slot it in here. Of course, the hatchet you can classify as large. Of course, you can put it in a briefcase. Unlike the sapper's axe, etc., the broadsword. Somehow, the largest item in the game can fit in a briefcase. But some of it's you never knew that a huge long sword that is like the length of 47 can fit into a briefcase. Like, come on, IO.
Oh, starfish on
Nah, mate, if we see a starfish, I'm just gonna put my headset down and just leave. I ain't done. I ain't casting the game with the starfish in it. So you need if you got starfish, there's a little respin button. But I mean starfish. It just basically means doesn't mean a harbour start. It's gonna be interesting. You're gonna want to just shoot the thing.
But it's just a nightmare to obtain, to be honest. You got people around. Well, not really. If they go away, it's just the two patrolling guards around.
Yeah.
And it's just one pain in the ass to get in the iron.
Yeah, you still have to shoot it. You know, you still have to shoot. You still have to grab it. It's just a million miles out the way. You know. Pidgey here.
People asking for
Massive
gambling
company
again.
map. Who doesn't do this before the start of every single Seagal? Killing 47 in the meantime. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting here. I think just the storyline of Phanium, nearly fucking up the group stage, beating Unini 6-0, and now like an absolute rampage in the lower bracket. It'd be so nice for Phanium to win, but like I'd like to see PG go through as well. I can't lie. I said at the start of Haven, I don't want to see either of these players go, but like with 10 players left, someone has to. Sad truth.
Yeah.
But yeah, indeed, it's definitely going to be a fantastic map to end things on. Cigar
It is good.
Lots of variation. There is lots of variation, isn't there? And I think that's what makes it great. The disguises as well. It is arguably the best 2-type map in the game. And I will say it with my heart out, it is such a good map. But yeah, I believe it's a cycle back round to me, so I will take this final one. A final spin in this game. Can Phanium complete the reverse sweep on the spin, which is Zoe Washington? Viking Axe as Jebediah block. Sophia Washington, explosion accident as the Arc member. Oh, this is.
Oh man, I love it.
We've got that axe. We've got an axe.
Viking X, I really don't see much of a spin. We don't. Well, not very much at all.
Yeah. There's two on the map. There is one by the Free Entertainer. All the way down there. I believe there's also one in the Constant Tower here. Phanium, Pigiero starting Arc member. That is a more sensible start, I would imagine here.
Same for Phanium. There's a replan for him.
I would think this is better. You know, you can grab Zoe in a very good position. Iceland in a good position as well. But Pidgey actually not opting for that. Let's go Seeker her. She's interested in making her go to the bathroom. Propanes are plenty on this map. You know, Custodian start, there's one right next to there. And all the rest. Phanium here using the phone. Lure here. It's going to be interesting to see what one fares out better. Pigiero have like a half-minute lead from Cooker Planning. Phanium have a replan, and that gives Pidgey a lead here. We'll be isolating Zoe. Excuse me. The OB want to distract in her guard, of course. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Gets her out of the way. Gets him out of the way even. Can knock him
Oh,
out.
good.
But yeah, both players, you'll have Zoe and her guard isolated here. Of course, Sophia is the one where her guard does not give a single toss about her. He could not care less. At least he stays by her, unlike Roy's guard, but Fane's going to be going up to Sophia here. Pidgey...
He might have a problem. He's got a radar down there.
Nah,
I think good.
yeah, you can tuck her in. It's all fine. We see people like say her here a lot. You can just tuck her in the corner there, and be all fine. Phanium has the kill switch. That'd be fantastic if he presses that instead of like a breacher or something. I'd actually love as bad as it would be to say. It would be funny if one of them lost this map because they detonate the kill switch. A bit of buffer from Phanium's side. Fantastic. We love Phanium Internet, don't we?
Yeah.
We'll give
At
it a
least
quick
it's
refresh so we don't lose out on much of our stuff here. Pidgey as the Arc member. He's have to be quick here. He's have to rush that radio. The slow Sophia has saved him. Just about. Pidgey, you lucky sod. Bit late there, but it's all fine.
And just get a nice whoosh out of him.
Yeah, that's really good shit in the thing once. Phanium's doing the exact same thing here. And so they have to deal with Zoe, Sophia even, and Jebediah, which again is doable. Pidgey with a lovely psycho there. We have to just tuck her around here. It is doable. You have to just move her body around a little bit, dance with her, but should be fine. Just leave her. That foot is sticking out a bit too much for my liking, but he should be fine to leave her there, which is what he will do. Getting a lovely knockout onto Jebediah.
So looking good so far.
Phanium getting both here. Does manage it nicely, just about.
Wow.
Yes, he does. That is very nice done by Phanium. So both players now with Zoe isolated, Jebediah block, and Sophia isolated. So like they're literally level, both dumping her at the same time. Of course, Phanium have to just drag Sophia a little bit here, but wow. Of course, there is a pro. And the closest one would have to be in the morgue storage, I would imagine. And Phanium just go rush over there now. Grabbing a architect. I would think the Phanium will be getting that Sophia kill here now. Perhaps Pidgey looking at hit maps. I would imagine for the Sapper's Axe and that. Phanium probably going this guard for just for the guard. This guy's to actually get to the propane. Of course, Pidgey's going to be trespassing here. He's going to be in a bit of a shit situation, but he does have Tranks to deal with it. And we'll sort of into the skies there, so we'll drag the body as well, because why not? It's a trank body. No, it's probably just to cause less panic. Of course, the constant is another important factor to figure in this bit. If you're going to be doing that Zoe kill last, the constant ain't going to be much of an issue, really. We'll crowbar from this door. Phanium catching up here. Pidgey has missed the propane. That's just because of the raider there. There is one in here as well, which is fantastic. As you see, Phanium just nicking in front of Pidgey's lead here because he's gone for that propane, which is just fantastic. So yeah, Phanium's got the lead back here, I would imagine. Interested to see what Pidgey's trying to do here, leaving the propane there. I think the elite guard grab from Phanium's been more efficient here, as he will have this kill shortly.
Unless the Vikings axe in there, isn't it?
The Viking axe isn't. There isn't, but there is a Viking axe in here, of course. I did talk about it earlier. There is also one in the free entertainer disguise. It is in the glass cabinet. I wouldn't think there's a third. I couldn't say there's a third up here. I wouldn't imagine.
Is it in the glass case? Is it?
There, yeah, it's in the glass case right there. Fortunately for thing, Phanium could be going for the old axe. They will be distinguishable. So Phanium is the player to realise. With Pidgey with slight misfortunes here. But no, he's going right to the top, so there's a broadsword, Sapper's Axe. There is a Viking's Axe up here. So going for the longer but perhaps safe one, of course, the camera. Deemed useless. There is 50,000 axes on this map, and that's the wrong one, Phanium.
Oh no.
You fool.
That was a Sapper's axe, wasn't it?
Then that was, God knows what axe that was. There's 50 of them.
So Phanium has gone up here for no reason, given a little bit of
good from Pidgey here. Just to add, he's left a gun there for the guards to take away, tranking the butler. But the constant's gonna be in here, but he can just
what happened?
The guard is found. Pidgey's. That's what's cost him. We talked about that. Literally, Pidgey dragging the elite guard. It's a trank body. He didn't have to drag him. Of course, dragging him. He's been found. Red guns. Really unfortunate stuff there for Pidgey. Phanium also going towards the.
He did have red guns earlier before with the Zoe.
But he's moved the body. And of course, with a trank body, when you move it, it's a rip, mate. It's a rip. Phanium makes his way there. Lots of whoosh from the butler. Not enough to rip him. Phanium, calm yourself, man. Calm
He
yourself.
likes to go. He likes to go dangerously. That's why.
He's going to you. Oh, this is. He's going to use the fire extinguisher here to um,
Knock out these
knock
two.
out both these two. It's gonna be loud, but I mean that's good stuff from Phanium. And that nicely. The constant will be panicked now, but I can't see him exit helicopter here. I really can't.
No.
Um,
No. Does he realise that
his
the
his
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 guys are
arc
gonna-
member's in here. If I'm, he's gonna grab his Jebediah.
Yeah.
He's got 50 disguises to hang around with here. Elite guard is
Wait.
found, but does have camera problems now. Is a good thing to add as well. Again, on Segal, they aren't the hardest thing in the world to get rid of.
And I think he's got Sophia set up, has he? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
That's one
just
kill.
to swap back into
Quickly
the Viking
change.
axe. The kills nearby, I would just play it safe here, leave the
Uh-oh.
Viking axe.
Uh-oh. He's got people scared, so he needs to watch out. Maybe put that Viking axe in that briefcase.
It's an axe, it won't fit in the briefcase.
But they're not.
I don't think so. It looks like it will be. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it doesn't. Now, the good part is with Zoe kill is he can just lob it off the bridge. He could even perhaps get the kill from the bridge. I don't know how good
Yeah.
47's arm is, but he could.
There's no,
Them yellow guns as well, flashing around, scare me. Because Fame is
Fame.
playing with no intent to take them out, but actually his movement now suggests that he
Yeah.
won't take them out. It's
oh no, never mind.
dangerous stuff here. I think now the panic's got really calmed down. It's gone away.
Yeah.
The Viking
Oh,
axe
wait.
can fit in the briefcase. Ah, okay. Okay, can now.
That's what.
I knew one of the axes could. I didn't know if it was a Viking axe or not. Because the hatchet can, but that's not an axe. There's 50 axes here. Pidgey, is he stopped moving on your end as well? Is that just me? I'm moving
No,
quick refresh.
No, it's still going for me, so I think
I
it's
know,
your
it's
end.
just me. Because why should we see Pidgey move, eh? Why should we?
And Fame is not going for the. And let's just move it a little bit further away that body.
I think the camera's here. I think he's going for the camera box in the castle walls by the exit. He's going to have the elite guard swap into. He has the whole axe. So Phanium,
Oh, I just chuck it.
he will have both kills here. If it's hurt, it's not that deep, but it ain't hurt. It's all fine. Someone back into the elite guard. Just has to get around them cameras. Now I think he will go with the camera box upstairs, climb out the window and shoot them. You have the 3 boxes. You also have the one in the custodian area where there is an exit, so you could go with them ones. You have the ones in the chapels. There's 4 boxes. God, there's plenty of them. Doesn't have
So
the helicopter exit as well. He doesn't have open. Of course, the constant being panicked earlier by hearing the fire extinguisher. I would definitely climb into the room, Phanium, before shooting these cameras, mate.
yeah,
Thank you.
please.
Which is what you
Stop.
will do. We'll shoot the camera box, all good there. So as Green Gun's back, just need to find an exit. There's a custodian exit right there. You hop through 2 windows. Phanium right into the exit here, has completed the sweep, the reverse sweep, losing Dartmoor and Santa Fortuna. A victorious comeback on Haven Island, Marrakesh.
Wow.
Crowbar in this door will rip.
Oh no! Oh no!
Will rip.
Oh no!
I bigged that up so much. I bigged that up so much. Ripped. That door is usually safe as well to crowbar open.
And it's just the worst timing that they looked at Phanium.
He could have ripped before I started talking about the reverse sweep being complete. I can't lie.
Oh my god.
That
is very sad to see. He had it all good. He had it all set up.
had it all there. PG did miss Sophia radio timing, so we'll go with a peekaboo here. I am stunned and speechless. I am just
Yeah, I'm the same as well. I can't figure anything to say after
the
that.
rip. It's killed the mood. I'm there smiling because Phoenix on a reverse sweep almost, and nah, I was just giving a huge big old middle fingers. Clemens watching like, nah, Joker, you ain't having your joy. Pidgey though, of course, this is where he ripped last time. These kills and that. Hope you don't move no trank bodies.
Oh no.
Somebody take the mic away. Sorry, I'm just stunned. I was like, Phantom's done it. He's done it. Yes, no, he ain't.
We celebrated too early. Oh.
I think the worst part was just I gassed him up. I gone, oh my god, the wins on Haven, Marrakesh. And now
Yeah.
Seagal, he's ripped.
As soon as he
It's
gets
like,
near the
come on.
end, if that helicopter exit was available, because if it
We've had
wasn't due to that constant alert, then he would have
Yeah.
been fine.
Bit of a Kruger as well. Perhaps he could have just shot the Vikings open.
I think it's going to cause a lockdown for Pigiero
Yeah, it will
for
be.
the
It will be,
constant.
but
Let's
again, the camera issues from Phanium. That's what cost him more, I think.
don't. Is he lock him out? Oh god, he is.
Yeah, it's not that bad. No one walks into it, so it will be fine.
It ain't like a
Uh,
timer, is there? Is it not? Until
I,
it should go.
to be honest, I don't think I've ever knocked out the constant in my life, so I couldn't tell you. But Pidgey here does have the Vikings. That's will throw the propane, just buff them across.
I do think it is. There is a timer, but it's when they're alive. But since they're not isolated, they should be all good. Okay, so.
Oh, Phanium with another repan though. It's not
Oh
going well here
no.
at all for him. It really isn't. This is so unfortunate to see as well. He's going to need a rip from Pidgey. He needed that after he ripped anyways, no matter what here. Pidgey, please box the body you've got up there. Please box the... Please.
So,
For the love of God, box that guy. Unless he's trained. Right, he's
He might-
good. He will box him now. Using the
Thank you.
EMP for the pro... He's just being a bit extra, isn't he?
yeah.
But no, I mean, he's going to
Just
get the
have-
job done.
Just have to urgent text and maybe. And this is going for the block, Demodite block. Is he do it now? If he's doing it now, it's going to be quite risky because he's trespassing.
Yeah, he has the Jebediah disguise to swap back into. It's funny that both players and neither putting your old axe in the briefcase. And
I can't.
Pidgey, you could have put your old axe in there, mate. You could have done it, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. If he went for it was going to, and then for some reason he realised something.
Well, I mean, Cornetta said the old axe is going in the briefcase. I'm taking Cornetta's word for it. I think Cornetta is arguably one of the best players that we know of. So yeah, it's interesting. But he will just throw the Viking axe down there. So it's just he's still gonna have to transport that to Zoe's body in the bathroom. There are still guards that will see him, of course. He will detonate the EMP here. Don't swap disguise early. Will be a bit of a delay kill, of course, with the EMP. We'll swap back into Jebediah.
So looking very tight for him and a little bit tricky at the same time because he needs to get in that room with apparently I don't think he can put that Viking axe because I think
No, he can't.
Pigiero was doing that. So he's got a little bit of a sticky situation. Maybe chuck him in there and then maybe hopefully get near that toilet door.
Or just even grab a guard disguise of some sort, you know. Yeah, Pidgey goes down to the room there just to open the doors from the inside so he can actually just take it through the outside. And I think now he's realised, oh shit, there's guards. I would imagine he'll have an elite guard in here from Zoe's guard.
Yep,
Which
he
is what he'll do,
does.
so yeah, Pidgey grabbing the old the Viking axe.
Do not say GG yet. Just
Go
in
in
case.
to Zoe's body. Swapping into Jebediah's disguise.
Oh,
Will be getting the kill on Zoe. I would imagine he boxes her here. Which way will
Please
do.
do.
Has his green guns. The constant being knocked out. Ain't panicked. The helicopter wrecks it right there. The elite guard disguise. No forces around. There is, but he's dodged him all well. Pidgey. After Phanium's heartbreaking, devastating rip. For the second time this RRWC, Fame's denied a reverse sweep. Pidgey will exit. Will takes a gale. Moving on in RRWC.
so it says he's some fading right there.
Yeah, that is just
Yeah,
so
apart from that.
unfortunate. Them the map loss on both Sansa and Seagal now so easily avoidable with them two rips that he had. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. But they're so unfortunate. The crowbar door. He had his other exits. You know, it's such a heartbreaking way to lose. Fame, the Santa rip. He had that Santa in the bag. I would have put my bloody mortgage if I had one on Phanium winning that Santa. But you know, the frontal kill onto Rico didn't drag him far enough, and it was heard by the mansion guard outside. Pidgey does win in the end. Wins Dartmoor, wins Santa. Phanium, a bit of a scale on Haven. Marrakesh was so close. Seagal did fall at the final hurdle, unfortunately. And that unfortunately concludes Phanium's RWC. Buff is the only console player left in it, as we will look at the brackets. I seem very sad, and I am, because Phanium lost in heartbreaking fashion. I'm not sad because Pidgey won, I promise. There's no bias to it. But yeah, of course, quick look at the lower bracket. Pidgey will play Kakenar. The winner of that will play the loser of Time Cube versus GK Punk. On the other side, the winners bracket, the lower bracket even. Unini versus Chromates, that's happening later on today. We'll play the winner. We'll play Buff even, and the winner of that game will play Mika. So, yeah, we've got an interesting bracket on our hands here. We've got some players that, if you were if we look to the predictions on Challenge, I don't think there'd be some players this far in the tournament. We've had some shock results. You know, I'm not in the competition. That's a shock. Wow. Oh, just looking at that top group there, Punk and the Time Cube, the 2 rookies to go through. That's crazy. Of course, Danny in the semi-final. That's expected. It is Danny Buter. Mika has played so well, deserves to be there. That loss to Danny, you know. But lots of outstanding players, lots of outstanding plays. Phanium so close. He was so close to winning today. Just that crow. I doubt he'll ever crowbar open that door again without at least checking his shoulders. He will never do that again.
Probably a distraction, then do it.
Such an heartbreaking way to end it. He was, what, 5 seconds away from the reverse sweep?
Yes, he was.
Not even that. It's so sad, but I mean, that's how Hitman goes. Instead of that in practice, it happens in a game. And sometimes you need that in a game just so you can cement that in place. It'll never happen again, but yeah, unfortunate Phanium here. Just one check of our upcoming matches, I think. There are only 2. Unini versus Chromex, of course, today. Casted by in fun at 20 CET. Berlin and Mumbai. The good and bad of the big 5. Then GK Punk versus the Time Cube. Berlin and Zigal, casted by Jotes. Also 20 CET, but on Thursday, tomorrow. Pidgey, you should not have won that Zigal, just saying. Just saying. But yeah, thank you, Zuko, for co-casting with me, mate.
It's alright.
Oh, good, and thank you, Nini, for admin well on Pidgey, for advancing to play Kakenar in the next round, of course. Phanium, so well played. Unfortunately, is out of RWC. Ain't gonna be saying without him, but check the other games later on. Thank you, Nini, for admin as always, and I'll see everyone very soon. Bye bye.